the Boston Celtics absolutely annihilated the Golden State Warriors.
I don't know. Unless Embiid comes back and is fully 100% in time for the playoffs, I don't know how the Celtics do not get to the NBA Finals through the East. I really don't.
Giannis and Dame?
They can't play defense. Good enough, not for 7 games.
I don't know if they can defend Boston for a 7-game series, but they've been playing better.
Yes.
They've beaten up on some bad teams, but they've been playing better at least. Other than that, if Milwaukee's not going to, I'm not buying the
Knicks, and Jalen Brunson left their game Sunday with an injury.
They said sore knee. He was questionable return, so that was like the thankful news that we got in real time.
Knicks still grinded one out, and
I'm not picking the Knicks,
but yeah,
I'm certainly I can do it at my own peril. I'm not picking the Heat to do what they did. That's not happening again.
No, you can only capture that magic so many times.
You're not going to keep every year as a 7-8 seed, running into it and beating teams like Boston or Milwaukee. So I'm not going to trust that either. So it largely sits there. They're minus money to win their conference.
Yes.
Like that's an insane thing to say. Minus money to win the conference. And on the other side, I still think it's Denver and everybody else. But, the Clippers finally beat the T-Wolves. The Thunder. The Thunder had a...
Thunder went to Phoenix. I'm telling you,
blew the lead.
If there's a team that's going to do it, I think it's the Thunder.
But I think the Thunder get to the conference final. This is the vision I have. If they get to the conference finals and it's the Nugs, it's a 5-game gentleman's sweep where they have moments, but it's like
I know. They still have a Jokic problem. So
they have a rebounding problem.
Yeah, which isn't good against Jokic and Gordon.
What did Nurkic have? 30? 27?
31.
31 rebounds. Unbelievable. But their coach was asked about it. He said, yeah, we get out-rebounded, but we still play our game. And they won. So 31 rebounds to one player, and they're like, okay, cool. Did you win? No, you didn't. We did. Because we have SGA.
Yep.
And SGA either gets in the line or he gets a bucket. So to your point, I could see them getting to a conference finals, maybe falling to, probably the Nuggets. And then Nuggets Celtics, pretty exciting. But I still think Milwaukee can do it. As crazy as that seems right now, Boston has a bit of the pressure's on Boston more so than any other team.
Yes.
To be this good,
it will be it will be.
What are they? 48-12 now.
Yeah, they've got a huge lead.
Point differentials through the roof. They've won multiple games by more than 30 points.
If it's somebody else in the Eastern Conference, it'll be how Boston messed it up rather than how somebody beat them or got hot at the right time.
Is it Boston or Milwaukee in the East and nobody else, or is there a third?
The only variable is if Joel Embiid comes back and is actually healthy for the Sixers.
Reportedly last week, we heard that he's trying to rejoin them at the very end of the year.
So if he comes back with enough games and he looks like himself, then that makes life interesting.
But doesn't he sitting with
I would love to see at that point a Sixers-Celtics Eastern Conference Finals and take me back to the days of Dr. J and Larry Bird.
You'd rather see that than Milwaukee, huh?
Yeah,
you're really out on Milwaukee.
Yeah. They haven't figured themselves out, and I don't think
Philly? What has Philly done?
Philly was figuring themselves out
in the regular season. What have they done in the postseason?
No, I understand that.
Well, that's the conversation.
I guess I'm just looking at this specific year.
But you want a Philly-Boston Eastern Conference Finals. They took it to 7 last year when Harden was there, and then they got smoked, and Tatum scored 50 in an elimination game.
Yeah. Well, Harden's not there now, so.
Yeah, that's true. But Embiid's been a part of all of these versions of the Sixers.
I understand, but his absence now, Maxey has stepped up. Tobias Harris
had a big game yesterday against the Mavs.
Is being counted on to be more consistent for them. So,
the NBA got a bit of a dud.
Yeah.
Bit of a dud yesterday.
What was that, Dubs?
Well, yeah, I don't know what that was because a 61-17 run is not normal. It was tied at 21. And then they went on a 61-17 run.
Yeah.
Sometimes in pro sports, especially in the NBA, this happens in baseball from time to time. This team loses 13-1, and you go, what? Snowball effect. But damn it, man. I was looking forward to watching that game. We found out Curry was going to play, and then it didn't matter.
And then, I was like, wait, what? Because I had it on the morning, and I was doing some chores, and, laundry and that sort of thing. And I said, they're going back and forth. And then I was in the garage in the laundry room, came back in with clean clothes to fold. I'm like, wait, what happened?
I have nothing to watch now.
Well,
Spring training. Hello.
Spring
Hockey.
training. Got some of that. It's going on at the NFL Combine.
How much would you bet on the Celtics to win the East? How confident are you in the Celtics?
I'm pretty confident in this Celtics team. And
my gambling coach, she thinks that if they don't win the finals, they should blow the team up.
Now the finals is a whole different thing. There's some quality teams. The advantage that Boston should have is they should be playing a handful of games fewer than whoever comes out of the West.
Yeah.
Like Boston should sweep their first couple of series.
I agree with that.
Or play no more than 5 games.
Let's see, right now...
You could see a lot of rounds, a lot of series from the first round on in the West going 6 and 7 games.
So, like, if Indiana holds chalk and wins the play-in, they stay at 8...
They might get one.
Celtics is not going to be a competitive series, but it'll be entertaining.
It'll be entertaining, and Indiana might shoot lights out one day at home at whatever their new or whatever the field house is called now.
Well, and there's your second round matchup you asked for, because Knicks Sixers is a first round 4-5 right now. That would be, and it looks like it might be what you get because they're 3.5 above the Knicks.
Yeah.
The Cavs are. So you get Sixers, Celtics, or see the Knicks are interesting if they can get Randall OG back. If that happens and Brunson can come back from this sore knee or whatever he hit yesterday,
yeah.
I think it's interesting. I don't know if I'm not picking the Knicks to beat the Celtics. Certainly with Embiid there, I don't even know if they can beat the Sixers. But if the Knicks can get past the Sixers, they're feisty. They're a feisty team. I'm really interested to see if Boston's just going to run right through the East the way that it's looked. Their point differential is 11.4. Do you know the next closest team in the East?
Point differential.
Boston's 11.4.
The Cavs?
It is the Cavs.
Yeah.
At 4.8, just barely below Milwaukee, who, by the way, as I mentioned, 7-3 in their last 10. They've passed Cleveland back for the 2 seed. So I hope we get Milwaukee-Boston. I want that conference finals. And I said it before. I want Milwaukee-Denver in the finals because I just want a Giannis, Jokic, Dame Murray, and then see what all the other guys do against each other. But Boston-Denver would also be great. I'm not giving much stock into the Timberwolves.
No.
I don't think the Thunder are going to do it in their first go-around as the baby Thunder. The Clippers are the team to me.
Yeah, if they're all healthy.
Clippers, Nugs, Western Conference Final would be real tasty. We deserve that as sports fans. But Boston just absolutely obliterating the Warriors yesterday. And what was the final of that? 140-88?
Yes.
Oh, 52-point loss.
Ouch.
That doesn't feel
National
good.
TV.
Yeah, national TV. Hello.
ABC 12:30.
Curse at Curry, Thompson, and Green in the third quarter. It's like,
There's
it's
no
game's
point.
over. Adam Silver's in an office somewhere screaming into a void.